Hi students, welcome to Karnataka Common Entrance Test related video lessons. I have already started uploading video lessons on Karnataka CET. I think this is the 20th or 21st lesson so far. As I told you already, this is a continuous process. In between, there is a break because I had to upload a few lessons on 3D geometry and probability as per the request of some of my students who are very close to me. Therefore, I have to give a gap for uploading lessons on CET. Anyway, you have a lot of time to prepare for CET. Here afterwards, I will be regularly uploading the CET, of course, based on the availability of time. But definitely, I will be uploading all the lessons related to Karnataka CET before you prepare for the Karnataka CET and when it is announced. Therefore, let us begin. Let me just a small look at the whatever we have done so far. See, these are the lessons I have uploaded. Chapters: application of derivatives about 3 lessons, then conics about 2 lessons, differential calculus about 5 lessons, relations and functions 2 lessons, sets 2 lessons, then straight lines 2 lessons, conics 2 lessons, then trigonometry about 3 lessons, vectors, like this. And last lesson was on integral calculus, integration. This is the second lesson on integration. I will be uploading chapter wise, both first PUC as well as second PUC, depending on the number of questions which are asked. As I told you already, sometimes lessons will be 2, 3, 4 in one chapter, sometimes only one, because in some chapter there will be only one question every year. Therefore, in such cases, only one lesson will be uploaded. So this is the second lesson on integration. Hope you are watching my video lessons of this Karnataka CET. I am trying my level best to first clarify the concept, and then also wherever possible I am also suggesting the shortcuts which will help you to save the time. Though sometimes it is not specifically mentioned as shortcut, if you understand the way and the techniques which I am using here when I solve the problem, definitely that will help you to save the time and perform better in the examination. Let us proceed. First question is this: integrate dx by 1 plus ex, and the answers given are a log e ex plus 1 by ex plus c. Second one is log to the base ex minus 1 by ex plus c. Then the third one, log that means base ex by ex plus 1, and log to the base then ex by ex minus 1 plus c. So these are the four options, and this is Karnataka CET 2018 lesson. Let us consider the integral dx by 1 plus ex. See here, what we have to do is multiply and divide by ex. This is the first step you have to understand. Of course, without this also you can do it. So multiplying ex, and that, because that will save your time. So this is what I have done first. So multiplying ex to the numerator and denominator. Now what you have to do is uh, put ex equal to t, then ex dx becomes dt. Therefore, you see now this integral will convert into ex dx becomes dt. Below ex is t and 1 plus ex is 1 plus t. So now this is very simple now. See, 1 by t into 1 plus t can be split as 1 by t minus 1 by 1 plus t. Therefore, this you have to write 1 by t minus 1 by 1 plus t. Partial fraction actually it is, but it is not necessary to show all those things. You should know all these tricks carefully. Then it is log t minus log t plus 1 plus c, and now substitute, that is log t by t plus 1 plus c. Now what is t? That you have to substitute. T is e power x, therefore it is log to the base e, then ex by ex plus 1 plus c. Now you can search for the answer. I think answer is ex by ex. So c is the correct option. So this is the first question. Second question is dx by integral square root of 3 minus 6x minus 9x square. Of course, this comes under a standard form. So answers given are sine inverse 3x plus 1 by 2 plus c, sine inverse 3x plus 1 by 6 plus c, then 1 by 3 sine inverse 3x plus 1 by 2 plus c, sine inverse 2x plus 1 by 3. See students, please note here, when you look at the answer, all the four are same with slight changes. They, even if you make a small calculation error, sometimes we will go to the wrong answer. Therefore, especially this type of question, you should be very careful with the simplification also. Let us see. So this is also 2018. So first consider 3 minus 6x minus 9x square. So this you can write 3 minus 6 minus 9x square under the square root. I have taken only the quadratic factor function expression. So take minus outside so that it becomes 9x square plus 6x minus 3. Now this you have to make perfect square. So this is the trick. Minus 9 inside the bracket 9x square plus 6x. See, minus 3 I am writing plus 1 minus 4, and this is for the purpose of making it perfect square. See, this we can write, you can check. It is 3x plus 1 the whole square. 9x square plus 6x plus 1 is nothing but 3x plus 1 the whole square. Then minus 4. So now you remove the minus sign so that it becomes 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square minus 3x plus 1 whole square. So this is the preparatory stage. Now what we have to do is, this can be now written as therefore dx by square root of whatever is there in the square root, that is quadratic expression, that is 2 square minus 3x plus 1 whole square. Now what we have to do is, so this is the adjustment. Now put 3x plus 1 equal to t, dx equal to dt by 3. Therefore first substitute this. So what happens? 1 by 3, because dx is dt by 3, 1 by 3 is constant, you can take out. Then dt divided by 2 square as it is. 3x plus 1 you can write as t square. So now it is a standard form. So this will be equal to 1 by 3 sine inverse t by 2 sine inverse x by a. That's the formula. So this is 1 by 3 sine inverse. What is t? 3x plus 1 by 2. Therefore the correct option you can see, I think it is C is the correct option. So this is second question. The third question. So integration of e power sin x, then sin x plus 1 by secant x dx. So options are A, sin x e power sin x plus c, then cos x e power sin x plus c, then e power sin x plus c, e power sin x into sin x plus 1 plus c. So this is also 2018. I think this is the third question on same year. So now here consider this e sin x, then sin x plus 1 by secant x plus c. So this you can split like this, e power sin x as it is. Now when you split the sin x plus 1 by secant x, it will be, see, sin x plus 1 as it is, 1 by secant x you can write as cos x, 1 by secant x. So now what you have to do is put sin x equal to t, so that cos x dx equal to dt. Therefore it is very simple now, e power t into, see, sin x is t once again, so inside the bracket it becomes t plus 1. Look at that, cos x dx becomes dt. Therefore now it is very simple. So this will be, you have seen this formula, ex into f of x plus f dash x dx is ex f of x. Therefore here instead of x it is t, et. Then first one is f of t, that is t. Then when you differentiate t it becomes 1. So f of t is t, f dash t is 1. So by formula it is e t then f of t. Therefore this will be equal to t into e power t plus c. Therefore that is sin x into e power sin x plus c. So this is the answer. So this is third question. Fourth one, 0 to 1, this is definite integral, 0 to 1 dx by ex plus e power minus x. So options given are pi by 4 minus tan inverse e, then tan inverse e minus pi by 4, then tan inverse e plus 5 by 4, and tan inverse e. So these are the four options. Look here, b and a and b. So almost same, only change in sign. And if you take B and C also, once again plus pi by 4 minus pi by 4. So as I told you, in any such question, a small error will lead to wrong answer. So we should be very careful. We should be slow in doing this when we practice. So consider 0 to 1 dx by ex plus e power minus x. So this you can write. See, take e power minus x as 1 by ex. So simplify, it becomes ex dx by e power 2x plus 1. Now put ex d equal to t. E power 2x becomes t square and ex dx becomes dt. Also you have to change the upper and lower limit. When x is 0, e power 0 is 1. Therefore when x is 1, t will be e. So now we have to substitute this. So substitute. So what happens? 1 to e dt by t square plus 1. So now you know this one. Dt by t square plus 1 is tan inverse t, and put the lower and upper limit. It is 1 to e. Therefore it is tan inverse e minus pi by 4, because tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Therefore the option is B is the correct option. So this is question number 4. Fifth one, 0 to 1 by 2 dx by 1 plus x square into square root of 1 minus x square. Options: A, 1 by root 2 tan inverse root 2 by root 3. Then B, 2 by root 2 tan inverse 1 tan inverse of root 3 by root 2 by root 3. Then 1 by root 2. See, look here, all the answers almost same. Tan inverse root 2 by root 3 is common. Only thing is 1 by root 2, there is a difference. And D, 1 by root 2 tan inverse root 2 by root 3. So these are the options. So this is 2018. So now let us take it as I. So 0 to 1 by 2, then dx by 1 plus x square into square root of 1 minus x square. See here, you should be very careful. This is actually in 2018, this is one of the most challenging problems. See, put x equal to tan theta. There is the first substitution. I will show you all the calculations here only in the square. Dx equal to secant square theta d theta. Please watch carefully. Then 1 plus x square becomes 1 plus tan square theta, that is secant square theta. Therefore, and square root of 1 minus x square becomes square root of 1 minus tan square theta, and that will be equal to cos theta by cos square theta minus sin square theta, because tan square theta can be written as sin square by cos square. Then simplify, that cos square goes up, but square root is there, so it becomes cos theta. So these are the simplification. Now this will be equal to cos theta by 1 minus 2 sin square theta once again, because cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sin square theta. So under the square root it becomes 1 minus 2 sin square theta. See, these are the simplifications you have to do together. Now therefore dx by 1 plus x square into square root of 1 minus x square now becomes, you see, secant square theta d theta, then cos theta, then secant square theta below, because 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta, and square root it is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Now you see what happens is secant square theta cancels. Therefore now the given integrand becomes like this, and I have not shown the upper and lower limit. When it is 0, it is 0. When it is half, it is tan inverse half, because x is tan theta. So that is the substitution. So the given integral becomes like this. Now see here, you should be careful. What I have done is tan inverse 1 by 2. Please note this step. Tan inverse 1 by 2 is same as sin inverse 1 by root 5. Student, please note here, you should be well versed in inverse trigonometric ratio and its transformation. Otherwise you will not get the answer. So sin inverse 1 by root 5, that is the upper limit, and cos theta d theta by square root of 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Now what you have to do is, this is the relation. Now what you have to do is put x equal to sin theta now. So this becomes, dx becomes cos theta d theta. So this will be, see, once again upper and lower limit will be 0 to 1 by root 5, because x is sin inverse 1 by root 5 means sin theta becomes root 5. Therefore 1 by root 5. So it is 0 to 1 by root 5 dt by 1 minus 2t square. Now it is exactly integrable. So this will be equal to, see, this is the formula. Integration of dx by a square minus x square is sine inverse x by a. Therefore, this we can write 1 by root 2 because 2 is multiplied to t square. Then sine inverse root 2t. So this is the, now this will be equal to 1 by root 5 to 0. That is, upper limit is 1 by root 5, lower limit is 0. Now substitute, you get, of course, sine inverse 0 is 0, so no, you need not show it. So 1 by root 2 sine inverse root 2 by root 5. So this is the final answer, but unfortunately this is not the answer given, and fortunately they have not given none of this also. Now if you know how to transfer this one, this is same as 1 by root 2 tan inverse root 2 by root 3. Students, please note, the triangle method, that one inverse trigonometric function can be converted into another inverse trigonometric function using triangle method. Therefore, using that we can find tan inverse root 2 by root 3. So this is the answer. So this is a very challenging question, of course, but if you know the transformation of inverse trigonometric function, it is not a difficult thing, but it takes some time. So definitely C is the correct option. Next one, minus 5 to 5x plus 2 dx. So options given are 27, 28, 29 and 30. Of course, this is Karnataka CET 2017, sixth question. So let us consider minus 5 to 5 x plus 2 dx. This equal to, you know this one, mod x plus 2 will be x plus minus x plus 2 if x plus 2 is negative. Whatever is there inside the mod, that will be negative if it is less than 0 and positive if it is more than 0. And this will be x plus 2 if x plus 2 is more than or equal, even equality sign also I can include that. So this is the condition. Therefore, what you have to do is split the given integrand. Minus 5 to minus 2, it is negative. So you have to take minus x plus 2. Similarly, for the next one, minus 2 to 5, it should be positive. This is the first thing you have to understand. Now there is no challenge. So the first one, look here, upper and lower limit, if you interchange, minus becomes plus. So this property, in indefinite integral. So instead of minus 5 to minus 2, I have made it minus 2 to minus 5. So minus of x plus 2 becomes plus x plus 2. So this is a change. Then second one as it is, minus 2 to 5 x plus 2 dx. Now, so this will be x square by 2 because integration of x, and it is from minus 2 to minus 5. Then 2 is integration 2x, that's also from minus 2 to minus 5. Then next one is once again x square by 2, but lower and upper limit minus 2 to minus minus 2 to 5, and then 2x also minus 2 to 5. Now just substitute and simplify. 1 by 2 constant you can take out. Minus 5 square is 25, minus 2 square is 4. So it is 25 minus 4. Similarly, second one, 2 is constant. So minus 5, minus of minus 2 becomes plus 2. Then the next one is 1 by 2 once again, 25 minus 4. Then the last one, 2 into 5 plus 2. So this will be equal to, when you simplify, 1 by 2, 21 minus 6. And then 1 by 2, 21. Then plus 14, simplify, you get 29. So it is not a difficult thing. Simplification is not a difficult thing. So the correct option is C. So this is the actually first question in 2017, that is sixth question here. Next, seventh one, 0.2 to 3.5, what is that? Box product, that is the greatest integer function dx. So of course this is also, you should be very careful when you do this type of question. This is relatively simple. Sometimes they ask x square etc. There you should be careful. So A is 3, B is 3.5, C is 4 and D is 4.5. And this is also KCET 2017. So first here, see, this is a definite integral problem. You have to first use the property of definite integral. 0.2 to 3.5 greatest integer function x dx. So this first what you have to do is, you have to split like this: 0.2 to 1 greatest integer function x dx, then 1 to 2 greatest integer function x dx, then 2 to 3 greatest integer function x dx, then 3 to 3.5. So greatest integer function x dx. Now this property you should know. 0 to 1 greatest integer function is 0. Therefore this becomes 0. Then similarly 1 to 2 greatest integer function is 1, so it is from 1 dx. Same thing, next one it will be 2, that is 2 to 3 greatest integer function is 2, so it is 2. You know the definition. And 3 to 3.5 it is 3 dx. Now integrate. First one will be 0, no need to integrate. Second one will be x, but lower and upper limit you have to put 1 and 2. Then 2x, once again lower and upper limit, so 2 and 3. Then last one 3x, lower limit is 3, upper limit is 3.5. Question of simplification. So 2 minus 1, then 2 into 3 minus 2 plus 3 into 3.5, 3.5 minus 3. So simplify 1 plus 2 plus 1.5. So I think it is 4.5. So D is the correct option. So this is 7th question. Next, 8th question. Square root of x square plus 2x plus 5. So this will be A, mod of x plus 1 into square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus C. B is very lengthy. X plus 1, then square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 mod, then minus 2 log of mod of x plus 1, then square root of x square plus 2x plus 5. And the next one is C, 1 by 2 x plus 1 square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus 2 log once again mod of x plus 1, then square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus C. And the last one is same thing. Here it is 1, the C it is 2 log, here it is 1 by 2 log. See, the problem with the options are always almost same, so you should be very careful. So this is also 2017. So consider square root of integration of square root of x square plus 2x plus 5. Of course, this is relatively simple. So you can write this as square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 4. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 x plus 1 square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus 2 then log mod of x plus 1 plus square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus C, because this is the formula. It's a very simple question actually. Square root of x square plus a square is 1 by 2 then x into square root of x square plus a square plus a square by 2. So a square becomes 4. So 4 by 2 becomes 2. So 2 log then whatever is mod x plus 1 into square root of x square plus 2x plus 5. So it's a very simple, directly based on formula. So there is no difficulty here. Only thing is answer is very lengthy. Next one, x plus 3 by x plus 4 square ex dx. First option 1 by x plus 4 whole square plus C. Second option ex by x plus 4 whole square plus C. Third option ex by x plus 4 plus C. Last one ex by x plus 3 plus C. Here also you should be very careful. See the option C and B almost same, and similarly B and D also same. So small change. So this is also KCET 2017. So consider x plus 3 by x plus 4 whole square plus ex dx. This, see, this you can write 1 by x plus 4 plus minus 1 by x plus 4 square ex dx. So you can see this way, x plus 3 by x plus 4 whole square can be written as x plus 4 minus 1 divided by x plus 4 whole square. Then you have to split it. When you split, you get 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x plus 4 whole square, but I have made it plus and then minus in the numerator. So now you should understand this one. See here, you know this formula. F of x plus f dash x into ex dx is f of x into ex. This is the integral. This is a standard theorem actually. Now look here, f of x, if you take 1 by x plus 4, f dash x is exactly minus 1 by x plus 4 whole square. When you differentiate 1 by x plus 4, you get minus 1 by x plus 4 whole square. Therefore, using the formula, it is simply ex by x plus 4, because formula is f of x into ex. F of x itself is 1 by x plus 4. So it is ex by x plus 4 plus C. So this is the, so C is the correct option. So this is 9th question. Thank you students for watching this video. Hope you will appreciate my effort in making the CET preparation simple. I am taking almost all problems based on, of course, availability of time, because in one video I don't want to take lot of questions. In fact, I would like to restrict time limit up to 20 minutes only. Already it is 24, it has crossed. So please subscribe my channel if you are not yet subscribed, and share with your friends so that you are encouraging me. Please note, I will be uploading all the lessons. Sometimes it may be delayed because of the problem of preparing PPT, but definitely I will upload all the lessons well in advance. So please watch all the lessons, and let us meet in the next lesson with some more problems. Till then, bye, take care.